Hello everyone and welcome back to A Couple Books. This is Couple as per usual. Today we are doing a tag video. I'm so excited to do this tag and it's going to be so much fun. It's also kind of the start of a series of tags that I need to get caught up on. So I'm super excited to get into it, and with that, let's get started with today's video. Today's video we are going to be doing the tag about tags, which I'm super excited for. It seems like a fun tag. I'm also wearing a fun headband. So a lot of things are fun at the moment. This tag was amazingly created by Scallydandling about the books. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if not, but it is in the description box down below, so please do check out the original creator of this tag. And then as well, I was tagged ever so kindly by Rosie. Thank you so much, Rosie, for the tag. It means so much to me. And with that, let's get started into today's tag. There are 6 prompts and 6 questions, so hopefully we'll get through this and we'll see what happens, okay? I'm doing this off the cuff because I kind of read the questions and they seem to be more off the cuff questions than scripted, like prepared for questions. So with that, let's get into today's video. Number 1, tag first. Did you do the BookTube Newbie Tag? If not, who was your first tag? What was your first tag? Do you choose to watch the Newbie Tags? Okay. Number 1, did you do the BookTube Newbie Tag? Yes, indeed. Actually, that was the first video I ever posted on BookTube. Do not watch it. It is absolutely horrible. Like, it is so bad, people. Like, I rewatched it the other day with my family, and it is bad. Like, I don't know if I was camera shy. I don't know what was happening. I think the best place to read is where you're most comfortable, and I can't read out in public because I'm worried about the faces I'm going to be making. I promise you drugs were not involved. It's just a bad video, and I apologize sincerely for that. It did not go how I thought it was going to go, and my personality was basically being smothered in a pile of pillows so tall that Mount Everest couldn't compete. So do not watch the video, please. Actually, please don't, because you might unsubscribe. Moving on to the second part of the question. Do you choose to watch BookTube Newbie Tags? Yeah, all the time. I love BookTube Newbie Tags. It's nice to see who's coming to the community. It's nice to show support. Like once a month or once every 2 weeks, I like to go on, see who's recently started a YouTube channel and try and throw likes and comments and subscribes their way, just because I think it's a nice thing to do with the community. I feel like everyone kind of does it, especially in the small BookTube community. It's a very nice gesture to make, and I think it's very kind to do. So I try and do it. It's also how I find my new favorite booktubers, because I watch like 50,000 booktubers at the moment, and I found them almost every single one of them either through my comment section or through BookTube Newbie Tags. So yeah, I absolutely love watching BookTube Newbie Tags. The people coming on this channel, coming on this platform are like insanely good. Okay, number 2, tag emotions. What feelings do tags provoke in you? Tag joy and delight, tag boredom and resentment, tag guilty or anxiety, even tag envy. I love watching tag videos, like legit, I would say delight, like joy and delight. I love watching tag videos. I love doing tag videos. They're fun to do. I also was discussing this with a fellow booktuber before, that I feel like it's our way of communicating. Like, I feel like because we're not sitting there, because there's not like some like convention where we all sit together and like scheme booktube things, it's nice to have like this form of communication and be able to like converse with one another through tags. So it's like I answer questions, I ask someone I'm interested in hearing their answer the question. So I definitely get joy and delight. Yeah, definitely no boredom, definitely no resentment. Guilt or anxiety, there is sometimes guilt that I haven't tagged the right people. Like, I try and keep track of who I'm tagging. I'm really bad at it, and by trying to keep tabs on it, it's all mental. So sometimes I will like tag a whole bunch of people and then realize I've like not been tagging somebody in like weeks or months even, and that makes me feel really bad, and that makes me feel really guilty, because I really want everyone to feel like they're part of the community, and I feel like tagging people is one of those ways to express that, and I feel really bad when I don't tag everyone that I want to tag. I also like want to tag like 1.5 million people in every book tag video, but that's also annoying to the booktuber who now feels the responsibility of doing that tag potentially. It's also not feasible. So yeah, I do get a little bit of anxiety about it, but not a ton. Not really. Number 3, tag favorites. What kind of tags do you like most and least to do and to watch? to do, I really like the adventure style tags, or like character style tags, where it's like related character to another character, or compare and contrast between like a TV show or something like that. I don't know. For example, we did the adventure book tag, which I think I was tagged in by Jolene Reeds, and that was a really fun tag to do because it kind of like made you think of the characters in different novels and then like think about them in different situations and then say what your thoughts were on that. I really enjoyed doing that. I also really enjoyed watching it because I think it also gives a lot of insight to a booktuber's like person as like an individual. So I really enjoyed those, and I really enjoyed doing that one particularly. Which ones do I like least? That's a hard question. I'm not super duper crazy about the holiday tags, to be honest with you. Like, mostly because I don't celebrate majority of the holidays that there are BookTube tags about. Because like I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm Jewish.
Mazel tov to the both of you.
Well, I don't know what mazel tov means, but it doesn't sound good.
Wow. I know, crazy bombshell revelation right there, people. Like, no one knew that before. So I think I definitely still enjoy watching it. But if I had to say like least favorite, that's probably least favorite. I still enjoy watching them because there's really not a tag video out there that I don't enjoy watching. Tag style. How do you tag? Do you have a system for keeping track of when you're tagged or tags you plan to do? Do you prepare to do tags or just wing it? To answer the first question, how do you tag? I tag like this. To answer the second question, do you have a system for keeping track of when you're tagged or tags you plan to do? I do keep a system, and it's a very hardcore scientifically approved system where I basically write down on a random piece of paper somewhere that I was tagged in a video. And then I usually write down who tagged me and what the tag was. And then I lose that piece of paper and I discover several months later hiding between books.
Goddamn desk in that office. There is no Carol in HR.
That is my current very scientific system, and it's worked out actually splendidly. I know I've missed one or two tags over the months. I don't think I've missed many more than that. So I think overall the system is currently working. As I get more tags, I will probably have to develop an actual system, but at the moment that system is working just fine, of writing it randomly down on post-it notes and scraps of papers and then losing them to the wind. So it's a great system. And then in terms of do I prepare for tags or do I just wing it? Depends on the tag entirely. For like a tag like this, where it's very much like a personal response and doesn't really have much to do with books or like characters, I usually just wing it. Why? Because I'm flippin' hilarious and I'm not that funny. But because I'm so funny, I think that I'm funnier off the cuff. So I try and do these things off the cuff because you never know what's going to happen. Like a few weeks ago when I said stabby stab stab, you know, the craziest things happen, people. The craziest things happen. So I do wing it. I also do prepare. A lot of tags, like for example, the choose your own adventure book tag, I definitely prepared for that one. Any of them where it is listing favorites, or any of those where it's listing like characters that you like for specific circumstances or situations, or comparing and contrasting characters. Anything that's to do with like book subject matter, or anything that has to like deal with like placing certain characters in a situation, I do think about and I do prepare for. It's not scripted in any way, but it's in the sense like I think about it and I come up with good answers, and then I write down those answers and then I wing it. So once again, I'm the scientist over here. Put me in a lab coat, please. Number 5, tag memories. Of tags you've watched, done, or created, which have stuck in your memory, are there any you would like to revisit or revive? In terms of ones that I've done before, the ones I would like to revisit is definitely, I would love to redo my BookTube Newbie Tag, because like, Lord help us, like that tag was bad, people. Like bad. Like, it was not good. My first 10 videos are just utter garbage, so I would love to redo all of them. But in general, I would really very much like to redo that tag. That newbie tag is, God, I'm horrible in that video. So yeah, that is definitely one I would like to redo. In terms of other tags I'd like to redo, I think any of the tags I did earlier on where I wasn't really thinking as well, or wasn't really considering all of my points exceptionally well because I was still getting used to BookTube, and I still am right now. Those tags would probably be fun to revisit because I feel like I would have different and potentially even clearer and better answers to some of those questions. In terms of like stuck in my memory tags, I've already mentioned before the Choose Your Own Adventure tag that Julian Reeds tagged me in was a fantastic tag. I'm about to do a tag called the Spoiler Tag. That one seems like a lot of fun. Amanda May just did a tag video that I saw that was Under the Influence of BookTube book tag. That was a really fun one that I saw that has really like stuck with me. There are quite a few other tags that have really stuck with me. Oh, the Friendship tag that Rosie tagged me in. That was like probably my favorite tag video I've ever done. There's so many great tags out there, people. Like what people come up with is actually insane. In terms of other tags I've seen out there that have like stuck with me, there's like too many to count. Intimidating TBR Pile, that book tag is another fun one. There's just so many people, like it's hard. Like there's never been a tag that like I've read, I'm like, ew, that's disgusting, I'm not doing that tag. Like all tags seem fun. All tags seem like a great time. The ones I just listed are just some of the ones that come to the top of my head, which I think says what they need to say. So yeah. And I think that's everything for today, people. Nice short video. So now, number 6 prompt is tag people. So I'm going to tag 4 people for today's BookTube tag video. And I'm super excited and hope that they get to do it. And if they've already done it or been tagged by the time this video comes out, I apologize. First is going to be Liz from Booking Out Loud. I hope you would like to do this tag, Liz. Next is going to be Amanda from Amanda May. Next, I'm going to tag Jeremy from Jeremy Fee. And the 4th person I'm going to tag to do this tag is going to be Emily. So those are my 4 tags. Liz, Amanda, Jeremy, and Emily. I hope you guys enjoyed doing this tag. It was really fun to do. The tag of all tags, to discover more about tags themselves. It was a really fun one to do, and it was very interesting. So I hope that you guys enjoyed doing this as well. Be sure to check out all their channels down below, guys. I'm going to link each channel down below, so be sure to check them out. Also, be sure to check out the original creator of this tag and also Rosie's channel, of course. Please do give them all the loves, likes, and subscribes that you guys can. And thank you guys so much for being here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Why don't you guys comment today some of your answers to some of these questions? I'm very curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are. So, I think that's everything for today, people. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. It means so much to me as always. It means so much to me as always, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye now.